It is Anna running here. I am super excited to introduce you to real life women who are launching their dream careers and businesses. We have 3 women here I'm going to be interviewing today. They are incredible, and I cannot wait for you to meet them. So let's start right off with Karina, one of my favorite people to speak to. Welcome, Karina. So excited you're here.
Oh, thank you so much. You're definitely one of my favorite people to to speak to, Anna. Thank you so much for having me. It's always such a pleasure to pour into this community that I've been a part of for so long. And so anytime that I get the opportunity to talk, to be able to have the ability to impact more people, I'm really grateful for it. So thank you.
Yay. We love having you here. So, for those that don't know you, give us a little background on kind of where you're at in your career and business journey.
Sure. So my career and business journey have taken I've grown quite a bit in the past few months. So most people may know me as the founder of Ponder Lily Paper and Planners, and as Anna, you know, like I've always wanted to be able to help women make empowered decisions with their time, and I wanted to stop hiding from behind like my product-based business, which I love dearly. So in the past few months, I've taken quite a few certifications so that I would be able to be better equipped to do just that. And so I became a high performance coach, an accountability coach, and more recently, a career coach, which I'm going to be going for certification very soon. So I'm very excited. I now feel like I'm precisely on the right path to be able to help more people, and I cannot wait.
Yay. I love it. And you had so much business knowledge before. Like what was it about like putting yourself out there for as a coach? Like what was the challenge and the problem that you were facing in order to launch this coaching business?
Yeah, like I felt like I didn't know enough. Like I felt like I needed more structure, and and I work a 9 to 5 job. So and in my role, I often get those like lunch break talks about like how do you navigate this, or how do you deal with a situation like that. So people were naturally asking me questions about business and career, and it just felt like such a natural fit to be able to do this. So yeah.
I love it. And you were in class beforehand. So you you already had gone through some of the tools and trainings that we have, right?
Yeah, and I feel like nobody teaches like you do in terms of like there's no fluff, like you get to the right information at the right time, and if you nobody pushes me like you do, which I welcome and deeply appreciate. And sometimes you do need a coach that can help you, in that respect. And so, yeah.
Awesome. So how did you find out about the career coach certification that we were putting out there, and what made you like what were some of the thoughts that were running through your head?
Yeah. So, I believe that you happened to mention it. And like, even though you mentioned it briefly, I was like, I need to know more. And because thankfully I know that you're very approachable, and I was able to basically ask, and then you sent me an application that I could not wait to fill it out. So yeah.
And you're in. And did you have any doubts like when you joined?
Yeah, I was like, I'm scared. Like, how much time is this going to take? Because I'm already in like, other certification programs. And I remember talking to you about the time commitment. And I'm aware that I work a 9 to 5 job and I have twins. And I just wanted to make sure that, that it was going to be, if I had such little time left, that I was going to learn as much as possible and get the ball rolling. Because like in previous um, courses and things like that, I just felt like I had a lot of theory, but like the practice of delivering a coaching session where I was really helping people, was something that I really wanted to learn how to do and nail it. And I believe that I'm able to do that now.
Yeah, and I love this because, like, when you filled out the application, I was like, she would be an awesome coach. Like, I want coaching from Karina too. You've built such an amazing business too. So when did you like actually like commit to this? Like, what was kind of like the first step that you made when you're like, okay, I'm going to be a career coach? Like, what was that first step and commitment look like?
Um, of course, it was reaching out and making sure my application was filled in. I was all in by the time that I filled out that application before we even got on a call. I was all in because I have these conversations often with other women, and like I feel that if people are coming to you with these questions, they're coming to you for a reason. And when you and I talked about how you were going to structure the program, that's when I knew, and the type of accountability that we were going to get and the support. I didn't need to hear anymore. I was like, where do I sign? Like, how do I sign up for this? Because I had this pressing need to like really do a good job in helping others. And I've learned so much from you already, that I knew this was going to be like a wonderful program.
Yeah, so let's talk about, gosh, you've gone through like such a change, I feel like, over the last 6 months, because it is a 6 month program. Like, tell us about like for you personally. I've seen it from the outside, but I want to hear from you. Like, what are those just changes that you've gone through by going through this certification program?
Yeah, so I would overthink everything in the kitchen sink. Okay. Like I would feel like before I was like, no, 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 like my sales page needs to be perfect, or my Calendly link needs to be like, have all these bells and whistles and all the things. And I would get so paralyzed by thinking about all the different things that I had to do. And then I would get very distracted over, and I knew exactly what I was like, I recognize this pattern, but I always felt like I wasn't ready. And so since I joined the program, I was able to design a sales page myself so that people could sign up for my free workshop before, which was, now I'm like, oh yeah, sales page. Let me just do that right now. Like it's just there's no resistance anymore.
Yeah.
And I feel so much more confident. I had the most signups for my workshop ever, and no ads, by the
Yay.
way. And
Nice.
um, I feel so much more confident for having gone through this process. And not one of the things that I was really hesitant about was that I was most scared of was, am I really equipped to deliver a stellar coaching session? Am I going to be prepared to what does that look like? And I've gotten glowing reviews from the people that I've coached in this program. And so, and I'm
Yay.
just so happy. Like I would walk away from the calls that I've had with some of the members in class, and there's no better feeling in the world than knowing that you've done that you helped somebody. Like there's no better feeling in the
No.
world.
No, it's amazing. And your confidence has just
Yeah,
skyrocketed for sure
yeah,
as well, which is awesome. So, like, you're getting ready to graduate. I love it. So how do you feel now? Like, what does the future look like now, as you're about to be a certified career coach?
yeah. I am unstoppable. Like I will
Yeah.
coach people all day, every day. If like honestly, if I had the opportunity, and I feel so much more confident not only in my skill set, but knowing that have something to offer, and knowing that um, like the impact that people could make on in their own lives and in the lives of others, like that's so like near and dear to my heart, so I feel more confident, I feel prepared, I'm a lot more equipped to um, to take charge of my own business, because you hear so much like, oh, you need like 5 people in your team to be able to do X, Y, and Z, which may be true for some businesses, but I am so confident that I can run my coaching practice on my own. And even though I work a 9 to 5 and I have a planner company, the systems that you taught me and how to set up, I can literally run it like run like the back end of the business, the operations on autopilot. And so I just have to. My only job is to deliver the best coaching session
Yes.
that I know I'm capable of doing for others. So yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And you've done other certification programs as well too. So I got this question yesterday, but like what was different about the Classy Career Girl certified coaching program versus the other ones that you've been in?
Oh my goodness. I remember talking to you about this. Most programs, they're either super short, like you get certified in just a few days, and then you're left with all these questions like, oh my God, like I forgot to ask this because it's only like a few days. So you're not going to think of everything. And because these programs that are kind of short, they are taught to hundreds and hundreds of people. So you're just one more person in the room, okay? On the other end of the spectrum, you have a program that is 12 months long. And while you're learning a lot of the coaching skills for the first 6 months, then the entire time you're like, yes, but how do I turn this into a business? Like, how do I, and it's really frustrating. So I've been on both ends of the spectrum, and having a 6 month program that goes through the content, you have the opportunity for Q&A, and there's a channel where you provide assistance to all of us anytime we have a question we can ask. And the people that you meet in this cohort, you actually meet people. It's the group is small enough that you can have an actual conversation, make friendships with. And I don't know, it was the pace was just right, the content was just right, the support that you give us is beyond. Ooh, is beyond. Sorry, my computer decided to shut down there. And yeah, and the value was just like I would, and I even got in a one-on-one with you because of the early bird, which was great. Yeah, so
Awesome.
it was great.
Yay, I love it. So I got to give a shout out to our listeners here. We have, so Emily says, you're unstoppable. We all love your quote Karina. She is unstoppable. So I love that. She says, thanks for sharing your experience. And then, woohoo, I can't wait to join the program. And Emily, I know we got you. I know for sure. That would be amazing to have you with us. So if you are interested in the Classy Career Girl certification program, you can fill out an application just like Karina did, and add your name to the waitlist at classycareergirl.com/certification. Big thank you, Karina, for joining me here today. And we're gonna have a party when you graduate. So this is just the beginning. This is what I'm telling all the coaches. This is just the beginning. Karina's gonna be back, and we're gonna have you on again when you are all graduated, so we can celebrate all of your accomplishments. So awesome job so far.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much for being here.
All right, bye.
Bye.